Hi ho friends, it's Michelle with the Weekly Wax Meltdown to share with you today non-Scentsy. So this is a retail and vendor wax that I melted in my home over the last few weeks. I've got candles, I've got wax melts, I've got many different companies. So let's start with the dud for the week. If you're familiar with this this brand, it's Place and Time. I got this at Joann's, and it is golden caramel apple. It was cute little pumpkin shaped wax melts. It smelled pretty similar to Scentsy's caramel apple craze, so I wanted to give it a try. I got 0 scent from these. They were, I know it's, just in the plastic and then in this, but they were kind of sealed, wrapped in this plastic bag inside of that. So it's not like they lost their scent over time. It just didn't have scent to begin with, I think. So lesson learned on that. I think it was actually on sale when I got it. So it could have been maybe from last year. I don't know. I did just buy it this year though. That's it for that company. Next, I did melt the tester I got from Teddy B's in Vanilla Suede. I am not usually a fan of this type of scent, and this was no different. It was a little too spicy for me. Not like cinnamon spice, but like peppery, kind of masculine. Yeah, I don't like that. So, not for me, but that's just my scent preference. I did one cranberry chutney from Yankee. And I usually get pretty good performance out of these, and this was no different. I think I purchased this probably last fall, maybe last summer even, when they first came out. But this performed just as expected, very well. This is a great, very saturated, sweet cranberry scent. I love this scent. Probably my favorite cranberry scent from any company, especially with the great performance I get out of the wax melts, at least. Next I have, I have a Rose Girls Koopa Isle. This is from the Mario series. Coastal Kale, Pineapple, Salty Sea Air, and Lime. I enjoyed this. I think that Salty Sea Air and the Lime, I'll show you the label, it's on it, but is it focusing? In and out. Okay. The Coastal Kale, I think I like. I haven't melted, I don't think, that scent on its own yet, but I do think I have it. Anyway, I did enjoy this. It was kind of light, but it wasn't that large of a piece, and I did it in the smallest room besides a bathroom that I have. So I would try that Koopa Isle to see how that does, maybe with a little cure time and a little more wax. But it was nice. I did not really get the pineapple in it. That may have just kind of blended with kind of the freshness and sweetness of the scent. But that's one I would probably purchase again to try it. Rose Girls Speechless Sorbet. This is Coastal Kale, Satsuma, Raindrops, and Mango. So this one I didn't really care for. I think it's her raindrops that I don't care for. Just a little extra floral note to my nose. Artificial. And of course, mango I'm always not a big fan of. But I'm glad I tried it. I can mark it, the Speechless Sorbet, on my list that I probably would not purchase that again. Okay, I have a couple of things from K Scented Melts. A sample that I got in nutmeg and spice. And this was nice. I rhymed there. Okay. It reminded me of, oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank. From Bath and Body Works. It's almost like slightly gingerbread, but, oh, I'm not even sure I have a Bath & Body Works candle in that scent anymore, because I don't think it's been back for a little bit. Anyway, nutmeg and spice. The spice is not cinnamon. It's more nutmeg based and like a little creamy. I enjoyed this. I would buy this again for, you know, this time of year. Not buy it in bulk probably, but I would not mind having some of that to warm again. Okay, and so because of the weather and my allergies, I think I have been having some migraines lately. And supposedly peppermint is good when you have migraines. So I figured that would be a good time to try 2K's melts that have peppermint in it. One is Pink Marshmallow World. I got this obviously knowing that it has the peppermint in there, but thinking that the pink sugar and that marshmallow would really cream it out and sweeten it up. And it did. It's still just a touch more peppermint than I would like, but I'm not one for peppermint, so I think, you know, if you're okay with peppermint, it's a good sweet peppermint scent. And then the other one that I tried is Catherine King had mentioned how much she loves this, and I did not realize that there was peppermint in it when I ordered it, although I should have. The Jack Frost that's mentioned there includes peppermint, sugar cookie crunch, and Macintosh apple and Jack Frost. So I figured what better time than, you know, when you kind of feel a migraine coming on to try. It's not the room I was in, it's just a room I was going in and out of, you know. And it was okay, considering peppermint's in it. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, my puppy back there is, I don't know if he's got an upper respiratory going on, or if his tummy, anyway. Hopefully you can't even hear him. So, mainly what I get out of this is peppermint with a little bit of vanilla, like a cookie crunch, I guess. I don't get apple or really anything else, but that's just my nose and me being sensitive to peppermint. And you can see I actually warmed 4 of the 6 cubes there. I guess I'll hang on to them. Maybe even see if my mom or my daughter would like those. All right. Where do we want to go next? Okay, let's still talk wax melts in a way. So, if you haven't caught the L3 hauls that I've been sharing, go check those out. I, for the first time, tried some scoopables. And 2 from L3. The first one, Leaves Cranberry Chutney Orange Peels. And OMG, I love this. I love it. It's really bright, and you get the cranberry and that sweet citrus and a little bit of freshness from the leaves. Oh, and performance. Man, this stuff was a powerhouse. I used it in the living room, which has higher ceilings. It's a larger area. I have how many warmers? 3 warmers in that room. And then another one kind of in the entryway off of that room. And this did great. Not only did it do great, it lasted for days at a decent strength that I could smell it. So I think the next haul that I got, I had ordered another one of these that's already come in. Yeah, so I'm liking the scoopable wax. As far as performance, I am. It is a little more messy, but, you know, at least it's not sprinkles that are falling all over the place. Okay. Next is Lavender Lemonade Sugar Cookie Royale Mallow Fluff. I actually put this in the warmers in this room, just an average size bedroom, and it did very well. I definitely got like a lemon lavender scent with just a little added sweetness. Really like this. If you like lemon lavender scents, this is a good combo because those scent notes really shined. And good performance. I don't think I would put that one in my living room, but it was perfect for an average size room. Very noticeable. You know, I would say a good medium strength for that one. Okay. Now, next, I went through a Homeworks candle. And as you can see, this is Harvest Bake Shop. The notes are creamy pumpkin, crushed gingerbread, sugared molasses, whipped buttercream. So I think I ordered this. I'm trying to remember. I got it last year. It doesn't have like a Home Goods label or Marshalls or any of that on here. So I'm thinking I ordered this directly from Homeworks, which is now what? Slatkin & Co. again. Anyway, so I wasn't sure whether I'd like this or not, but I did. I knew that I liked the molasses note that is in Just One Bite from Scentsy. And it didn't say anything about like cinnamon and spice and things like that except for that gingerbread. So I thought I might like it. And I did. It was just a little heavy on the bakery for me personally. That's just me though. I would have liked to have maybe a little apple in there to kind of brighten it up and lighten it up a little bit. But it was nice. And in case you couldn't tell, there is no wax in here. What I do, because I do not burn candles, I put this in the freezer upside down, at least overnight, if not for days. And then I take it out. I can then pop out the wax, then let it thaw, and it kind of cracks apart. And then I can put it in an empty candle jar that fits in a candle crock. And that's how I use all my candles, is candle crock or candle lamp. And of course, this would fit under my lamps. The ones I have now, not the original ones I had. But anyway, but I don't use those that much anymore. I usually prefer the crock. Okay. Next, this was in the crock a good week, if not a little longer than that, actually. And this is from Kringle. This is the Country Candle in Zombie Tonic. This was, I purchased this last year when they released these scent notes. Well, there are no scent notes, but what it smells like to me is the Tinsel and Thyme, I think is the name of it. It's like an orange and thyme, like basil and thyme, like thyme scent. Ooh. Yeah, and you can see when you melt, obviously this is paraffin. Even, this year they've gone, I think, all to soy wax, but this is when they were still doing paraffin. And when you use a candle crock and it melts the whole thing, you never know what it's going to do when it solidifies again. I've had like really deep holes in them. Anyway, yeah, this has no scent, but I can still smell it here. And I really liked it. I mean, it did not smell like zombie tonic, but it smelled like orange with a really herbal thyme note in there. Alrighty, and oh, you know what? I meant to grab. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry, Jicky. Okay. I meant to grab this before because I wanted to talk about it. This candle from Kringle also I bought last year. And it did not come back this year. I really loved it though. I've had this under my candle lamp in our bedroom, which is only on for a couple, maybe 3 hours every evening. Dungeon. And this is basically like a dirt scent. Kind of smells like a dungeon, kind of like wet concrete and damp dirt, you know, not mud, but yeah. Anyway, so it's time probably for me to let it melt some and then pour off the layer and then put this away for next year, and I'll, you know, use it maybe a couple years. But really like this scent. My husband does not like it though. Okay. A few from Bath and Body Works. This is my Pink Petal Tea Cake bag. Pink Petal Tea Cake is pink rose petals, pound cake, and vanilla glaze. If you're new here, I would say Pink Petal Tea Cake is my all-time favorite scent from any company. It is the best combination of a floral and a bakery together into this, and I think a little fruity actually, together into this marvelous kind of body care type scent that is neither floral nor bakery when they're mixed. Okay. And I have several of the candles from when it last came out. Hopefully it'll come out again in a few years. But what I do is similar to what I told you about the Homeworks. I freeze the candle, pop it out of the jar, chunk it up into wax melts basically, and then slowly use it, either in a candle crock or in my melters. It just depends, you know. And if I've had a really bad day, or if I feel really bad, I want Pink Petal Tea Cake. It calms me, it relaxes me. I love the scent, you know. So I kind of keep reusing this bag just because, you know, it has the label on it already and my handwritten scent notes. So I will be chopping up another one and refilling it, although you can see it's starting to kind of get yellow on the bottom. Maybe I need a new bag. All right, next from Bath and Body Works as well. One of my favorite fall scents from Bath and Body Works, Harvest Pomegranate. This has come out the last 3 years, I think. Rich pomegranate, freshly picked apples, and sweet black plums. Of course, it was in a candle crock, so this has no scent, but this does. And it's kind of a heavy pomegranate scent that has lots of plum and a little bit of apple. It's great. It's the perfect, especially for where I live. It does not get cold until, well, we're actually a decent amount of cold for the first time now. Where it's snowing in a lot of areas, we're just now getting a good cold front. So, you know, it's really hard for me to feel the vibe in all the fall scents in October. So I kind of go to the pomegranate and the plum and the apple scents first. And then I got a few of these because someone on YouTube raved about the scent, Radiant Red Maple. And this is a scent that actually returned. I'm not familiar with the original version, but it is apple, woods, and marshmallow. So it's kind of, well, on cold, I'll say, it kind of reminds me of Marshmallow Fireside with some apple in it. So I thought it had to be like amazing, right? Again, candle crock, so no scent. No scent here, but there is here. Warm though, melted in the candle crock. I don't know. There was something almost with a slight sour type note to it. Not a fresh apple, a little bit of a sour apple, or just an slightly overripe apple that I didn't care for. I think I have a few more of these. At least one more. I'm not sure. I may just go ahead and save it for next year to try again, because maybe it's my nose. You just never know. Sometimes something can smell to me one month and the next month it's, smells completely different. You know how it is. I almost forgot. I have one more Rose Girls. It is Vanilla Pumpkin Marshmallow Bath and Body Works type. I love this scent. It's just like the candle from Bath and Body Works. This was a new bag. I put this in the kitchen, the living room, the laundry room, like the whole front half of the house. I loaded up the warmers, and it smelled great. For one day, I didn't get multiple days out of it, but that's okay because it was great while it lasted. I will be buying this again from Rose Girls. And there's a scent very similar to this that comes in the pocket bags at Bath and Body Works, which is the only one that I buy. I think it's like Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte or something like that. As soon as they put it on the floor, like within a week, they're all gone. So I load up when I see them, usually around August. Anyway, just in case you wanted to know, my favorite pocket bag scent as well. So I will let you go. Thank you for stopping by. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I upload videos at least 1 to 2 a week, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, have a great rest of your day and a great week. Bye-bye.